So we were talking about Generation Y. First of all, who are they and why are they in debt?
Well, basically, anybody under the age of, let's say, 30 gets lumped into this category with the double whammy of student loans plus credit card debt.
I'll be about $30,000 in debt from my college education.
I took out student loans all 4 years. Total, I'm looking, last I checked, was over 50,000.
Is this because of pre-recession spending habits, or is this because they came of age in what is really an unfortunate financial time?
I mean, the argument I've been making for quite a while is that this is really an economic perfect storm that has hit young people. First of all, the cost of college has gone up more than any other good or service since 1978. So, loans have been the major way that families have turned to pay for college.
The actual amount that I'll have to pay back will probably be close to about $80,000.
We all have heard that, college education is good debt. So, that kind of became the norm for this generation.
Talk about the tuition costs, because you look at this in your book. I mean, do they need to be as high as they are?
I really argue that it's time for technology to bring down tuition. Technology has revolutionized so many different industries. I mean, look at the conversation we're having right now, and it's brought down costs all across the board in production, in transportation, in especially in information. Now we live in a world where information is free, knowledge is free, communities can come together for free over the internet. So the colleges are really being forced to justify themselves. And all that we need is for a couple of innovative institutions to come in and kind of reinvent the model. And we're steps away from a higher education future that's actually affordable and accessible.
I'm hoping to get a good job after I graduate, but how the economy is right now, that's really hard to tell if I'm going to be able to get that job that pays more than minimum wage.
I've applied for jobs all across the nation, actually, but it's just really hard to get people to call you back.
Do you think that colleges accept any responsibility for the burden they're putting on students, or do you think that they just look at it as an investment? I mean, how kind of entrenched is this thinking?
It's the entire society that's conspired to say that you must get a college degree in order to get a decent job.
I wouldn't put myself in debt for anything, and I know my parents wouldn't put themselves into debt if they didn't think this was going to pay off in the long run.
Looking forward, is there any reason to be optimistic? I mean, give us a little something to hold on to.
I am actually hugely optimistic, Sharon. I take that from the young people that I talk to because they refuse to see themselves as being unlucky or being doomed. No matter what the headwinds they're working against, they believe and they are going to hold out for jobs that are personally meaningful, that offer professional advancement, and offer them the opportunity to innovate. I really believe, like in my most starry-eyed moments, that this generation is going to figure out how to put all of those pieces together.
Perfect. What a good way to end this conversation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.